Sue, Cha Eun-woo invites Moon Sue to the stage to perform Call Out, a moment full of emotion and love for the late Moon Bin-on, a night full of emotions and memories. Cha Eun-woo surprised fans with a special moment that will never be forgotten. While performing the song Call Out in her solo concert in Seoul, Eun-woo specifically invited Moon Sue, the younger sister of her late best friend, Moon Bin, to come on stage. This meaningful song became the backdrop of a warm embrace and a tearful look, stirring the hearts of the entire audience present. Moon Sue, who is also known as a member of Billy's group, looked moved when he accepted the invitation. She walked slowly towards the stage with teary eyes, warmly welcomed by Eun-woo, who held her hand gently. As the chorus of the song Call Out echoed, the two stood side by side, facing the sea of light from the light stick that shook the stadium in touching silence. This song is not only for the fans, but also for someone who means a lot to both of us, Eun-woo said in a trembling voice, referring to Moon Bin, her childhood friend and agency partner who passed away in April last year. Many fans were seen shedding tears, feeling how strong the bonds of friendship, love and grief still live in their hearts. This heartfelt act is not only a tribute to Moon Bin, but also a warm hug for Moon Sue, who is now stepping alone in the entertainment world without her beloved sister. The moment immediately went viral on social media, with the hashtag #callout for Moon Bin occupying the world's trending topic. Netizens from various countries praised Cha Eun-woo's incredible sensitivity and compassion, as well as Moon Sue's courage, who was present in a memorable atmosphere in a world often full of hustle and bustle and glitter. The night was a reminder that love and memories never really go away, they stay alive, in song, in hugs, and in each other's strengthening hearts. After the song ended, the atmosphere of the stage changed into silence. Cha Eun-woo stared at Moon Sue for a moment before pulling her into a tight embrace. The two whispered to each other, but the microphone caught Eun-woo's words that touched many hearts. "We are here together, for her." The short sentence brought sobs from the audience, who realized how deep the sense of loss and love still lives between them. Moon Sue then picked up the microphone, in a low but steady voice. "Appa always told me to be strong, to keep going. Today I stand here. Because of him and because of all of you who love him." She smiled with tears in her eyes while Eun-woo stood beside her, giving her such heartfelt silent support. Not only the audience was moved, even some staff and crew seemed to wipe tears behind the stage. This moment is not designed to be a perfect performance, but a small celebration of love and friendship that will never fade, even as time goes on. After stepping off the stage, Moon Sue shared a message on social media. "Thank you for remembering her with me. To Cha Eun-woo Appa, thank you for keeping those memories alive. I'm sure Appa saw us from up there and smiled." That night, the concert wasn't just about the music or the cheering of the crowd. It turns into a meeting room of souls that strengthen each other. And amid the gleaming lights of the stage, Cha Eun-woo and Moon Sue show the world that true love never goes away. It just moves places, staying forever in loving hearts. After that moment of emotion, the concert continued with a calmer atmosphere but full of meaning. The audience no longer only sees Cha Eun-woo as an idol, but also as a true friend who sincerely guards the memories of his loved ones. Many considered that the song Call Out that night was not just a musical performance, but a form of prayer and offering for Moon Bin, the only person who was not physically present, but very much felt his presence in the hearts of all who were there. At the end of the concert, Eun-woo again mentioned Moon Bin's name in an emotion-filled voice. "Hyung, we never forget. And we will keep going, as you always walk ahead with a smile." He then raised his head towards the dark ceiling of the venue, as if gazing at the brightest shining star. Fans simultaneously turned on the flashlight from their phones and held it up high. The white light that filled the venue created an artificial sea of stars, a real symbol of unquenchable love. On the big screen backstage, an old photo of Moon Bin smiling with Eun-woo slowly appeared, accompanied by the text, "Forever with us." A few seconds of silence were followed by cheers of applause that were not for the performance, but for the tribute. Many called the evening one of the most frank and touching moments in the history of K-pop concerts. This moment is a reminder that the Korean entertainment industry, with all its glitter and accompanying pressures, still holds room for a genuine sense of humanity. And Cha Eun-woo, with his brave displays of grief, love, and respect, has created irreplaceable memories, not just for himself and Moon SUA, but for the entire Aroha and Moonbin fans around the world. A few days after the concert, various Korean and international media reported on the emotional moment between Cha Eun-woo and Moon SUA. Many music journalists praised Eun-woo's courage in opening a morning space that has rarely been shown live on such a large stage. Not a few cultural psychologists appreciate the action as a form of collective healing, not only for those close to Moonbin, but also for the fans who also lost. The hashtags #ForeverWithMoonbin and #CalloutForMoonbin continue to be trending across multiple platforms, with thousands of fans sharing memories, messages of love, and videos as Moon SUA took to the stage. The video has been viewed millions of times on TikTok and YouTube in less than 48 hours, showing the emotional impact of the moment. Not only fans, fellow celebrities also responded. Sungkwan17, another close friend of Moonbin, wrote in his Insta story, "It wasn't just a stage, it was a hug that reached to the sky." While MJ ASTRO, who is undergoing military service, reportedly left a message for his agency to convey to Eun-woo and SUA, "Thank you for conveying our feelings that have not yet been said." Moon SUA himself looked calmer in the next few days. In a short interview after the concert, he said, "That day, it felt like I could hear Appa's voice again, through every note of Eun-woo's song. Thank you for giving me that moment." The concert not only created new memories, but also healed old wounds. Cha Eun-woo has shown that an artist is not only a singer or actor, but also a human being who can love, lose, and invite the world to join in remembrance in silence and harmony. At the end of the media interview, Eun-woo simply said with a slight smile, "I'm sure Bin saw us, and he must be proud." That simple sentence becomes the most beautiful closing of a chapter of mourning that slowly turns into the light of warm and lasting memories. A few weeks after the concert, the warm atmosphere of that Haru moment was still felt strongly among fans. Letters, flowers, and gifts from fans flooded Fantasio's offices as well as Moonbin's memorial venue, many of which included excerpts from the song Call Out and snippets of Moon SUA's speech on stage. Among the many messages, one sentence appears most often: "We call your name Bin, and you remain alive in our hearts." The community of ASTRO and Billy fans came together in unprecedented solidarity. They held a joint donation project on behalf of Moonbin, Cha Eun-woo, and Moon SUA to support mental health campaigns in South Korea. The project was named the Call Out Project, inspired by a song that has now become a sacred symbol of love and loss. In less than 2 weeks, the project managed to collect more than 500 million won, demonstrating the incredible power of love woven by memories. Not only that, various murals and street art in the Seoul area appeared as a form of tribute. On one of the walls near the Fantasio building, an artist drew a large painting depicting Moonbin smiling, with Cha Eun-woo and Moon SUA standing beside him, looking up at the sky. Underneath the painting are the words, "Where there is love, there you remain." In a behind-the-scenes video released by the concert team,